Greetings everyone, this is Dr. Nick on endocrinology and metabolism. I want to address a very important element by the name of magnesium. Magnesium is an element that it sits on the periodic table. If you remember chemistry back in your school days, it is the periodic table item number 12. It is a very important, it is the most abundant element on earth. Now, magnesium is crucial because it has so many important roles. So before I talk about how much magnesium, what type of magnesium to take, I always believe if you understand what its role is, you can appreciate how it works, and then you can actually understand and go from that direction. So the very first important thing is magnesium is a very important essential element that you have to have in your life. It is found in earth, it's quite abundant. When you look at it biologically, magnesium is crucial for energy generation. It helps ATP generation in the cell. It helps protein synthesis to make protein and ribosomes, and which is made for your DNA and your cell signaling. Also is crucial as a cofactor. That means it's a non-protein needed for an enzymatic factor in your body to create a process, and magnesium is essential for that. Magnesium is also quite very essential for what? Muscle contraction, nerve signaling, muscle metabolism. Also magnesium, let's not forget, it's stored in our bones. 60% of the magnesium that we have in our body is stored in the bone. And it's absolutely crucial regarding bone architecture because magnesium is important how calcium signaling works. So muscle contraction, nerve relaxation, nerve fibers are all part of the magnesium. And it's also important for the central nervous system. So magnesium plays a huge role when it comes to what it does. So that's extremely important. How do we get magnesium? Well, magnesium can be obtained in two ways. You can either take it through a supplement or you can have a dietary rich source. I always believe that if you can obtain anything through your stomach, through dietary, you won in that aspect of it. So magnesium is typically noted in highly green leaf vegetables. So they're high in green leaf vegetables. The notes in grains, legumes, nuts, and also some fish and some poultry and some meat. But mainly it's green leafy vegetables and some nuts and grains and legumes, which are very, very high in magnesium. So therefore, if you avoid those type of foods in your diet, there's a good chance you'll be magnesium deficient. Well, if you are magnesium deficient, what you want to do is you want to take a magnesium supplement. And we'll get to that in possibly another video. There are many versions of magnesium supplements. You have to ask, what is you trying to accomplish? You trying to replete your magnesium, or you try to have magnesium work for the gastrointestinal, or you want magnesium for relaxation. So they're all different versions of magnesium that we'll talk about. But how much magnesium is typically needed? Approximately 350 to 400 for male and about 100 grams less for women. So I would say somewhere in the 420s to 450 for men per day milligrams versus 350 to 400 for women. That's about the rough ball. It depends on your diet too. So if too much magnesium is taken, it creates a lot of gastrointestinal upsets because magnesium sometimes can be very poorly absorbed or very well absorbed. So magnesium is a very important element. If you don't have it, you can take a good multivitamin, and that multivitamin will have magnesium inside of it. We have that multivitamin that we use in our office, which is very effective, and I take it routinely when I'm compliant because I sometimes forget. So therefore, magnesium is a very important element that you have to have in your diet because it plays numerous things. Also, magnesium is known to do one very important thing, which I forgot to mention. It helps in cell signaling, how the insulin receptor functions, how glucose is transported, how insulin works, and carbohydrate metabolism. That's huge. And also blood pressure regulation for vascular smooth muscles. Your blood vessels in your body need to relax, and that relaxation technique is dependent on how much calcium signaling. If your calcium signaling is needed through magnesium, you can't signal correctly, therefore your muscles won't relax. Therefore, affect your blood pressure, therefore your blood sugar, based on insulin sensitivity and insulin receptor function and carbohydrate metabolism. So you see how important magnesium is. It's crucial because it does so many different things. So if you don't have adequate magnesium, guess what? You'll probably get muscle cramping, you'll probably get nerve conduction delay, you'll get problems with your blood sugar, you get problems with your blood pressure, you get problems with DNA synthesis and DNA repair, and you have poor coenzymatic factors in which you cannot appropriately make the right enzymes because you miss the cofactor. So magnesium is absolutely a crucial element that we need to pay more attention to, including your bones. I hope that answers your question regarding magnesium.